Sounds like you're telling a story.
My martial arts journey started at the age of 6. It's something that my mom got me involved into. You know, martial arts at the time was not as big as it is now. It's definitely been a long journey to this point, but it's been one that I've really loved, and it's, you know, all the things that martial arts has brought to my life. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Yeah, so the studio, Guelph Family Martial Arts, when we started out, you know, it was just something we were doing, you know, 1 class a day, kind of teaching a little bit what we knew. Now it's, you know, moved on to we're here 6 days a week. We're running close to 40 classes a week. You know, starting from Guelph, when a lot of people really didn't know what it was, and they call it, you know, they pronounced it Guelph. And I wouldn't even say Guelph, to be honest with you, when we started. I would just say we're from Toronto, because nobody had any idea. So I'm a 16-time world martial arts champion now. I've been able to claim titles in IFMA, NAFMA, NASCA, and NBL, which are the biggest sanctioning bodies for martial arts. Being able to represent your country in anything, I think, is really the pinnacle for a lot of people. And, you know, I've been fortunate to be able to do that. And, you know, a kid from Guelph to be able to do that is, you know, it's got to be at the top of my list for sure. But I was lucky, you know, to do it with my mom and to have somebody alongside me, kind of to mentor me and guide me along the way was a huge, super important thing for me and my brother. She went over the top, not just for martial arts, for, you know, whether it was school, if we needed to get with a tutor, telling us that we will be going to university. Those were opportunities she didn't have when she was our age. I can't say thank you enough to her for everything she has done for us.
All right.
It's go time, people. And Jed, Johnson, can I get you to take these 2 guys, Jed and Thomas, work down there with it? And of course, being able to instruct, you know, a lot of little guys, you know, whether they're dealing with anxiety or stress, or whether just they don't have a proper outlet, maybe to talk to someone. I think that overall my competition and my black belt and being world champion has to be #1 for me, being able to make a difference in the community.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I will live by the principle.
You know, as a kid, you hear perseverance and focus and discipline and self-control and modesty and courtesy, and you say the student creed, and it all sounds great when you're memorizing it, but it really didn't mean a whole lot to me at the time. But I think my mom said when something gets really difficult, you can't just give up at it. You know, you've got to try to stick with it and try to persevere past those obstacles. And that's a huge message, you know, that I've carried with me my entire life now. You know, my proud accomplishment, getting to that black belt, was a goal that I had for myself, and to be able to reach it, you know, when you look back at all the difficult times, is something that for me was still a big thing that I'm very proud of. But what I would tell anyone, if you have a goal that you really want to reach, try to just focus on yourself and, you know, try to reach that goal, try to work hard at it every day. Because when I started the studio, I had goals of, you know, I wanted my studio to be able to have the impact on, you know, a lot of people's lives like it's had for me, martial arts. Tough times don't last, but a tough individual will be able to outlast those problems. Right? Okay, now step back. And I don't really look at it as a business. You know, a lot of instructors are focused on how many students they have or all that. I just really focus on just trying to make a difference. You know, it doesn't matter to me whether I'm teaching 1 person or 20 people or 50 people. I just want to make an impact on that person and make a connection with them. And I think that's a big success that we've had in the studio, because we don't view it that as a business. It's more a family, and that's why it is Guelph Family Martial Arts. Let's give our partner a high five. Very good work. All right, guys, let's take all of our clappers. You can take them back if you'd like on your own. I'm gonna drop a little thing here. Miss Skoufis, come on in the front here, Miss Skoufis. All right, world #1 NASCA rated number right now. And I'm also rated #1 in the world of NASCA. So we are the first mother-son team to be rated #1 in NASCA. All right, put him up there, Mr.